Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm bringing you guys another Call of Duty review game. This time, I didn't write a script, okay, because I don't do scripts. Because the last time I tried to do a script, it kind of sounded all robotic on my Farah video. So what I did was, I just did a pros and cons list. And I'm going to do that from now on all the Call of Duty games, I swear. So now I'll be reviewing Black Ops. Now we're getting a little more modern compared to Modern Warfare 2. And I'll be honest, I didn't play Black Ops either. I didn't play Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2. I didn't really like Call of Duty until Modern Warfare 3. I liked Black Ops and I liked Modern Warfare 2. I like Modern Warfare 2 for the Spec Ops and the campaign, and same with Black Ops. I like the campaign and I like zombies, but I didn't like the whole multiplayer experience. I was a Halo guy, or Sonic Generations, or Red Dead Redemption, or GTA 4, and then GTA 5. I like games in general. I consider myself a gamer, except whenever I stop playing Pokemon, after after Generation 3. But I came back. I play Pokemon now. I have all the Pokemon games except for Black and White. And why am I talking about Pokemon? I don't have a script, and yet I'm supposed to have this pros and cons list here so I don't get off topic, and I just got off topic. So anyways, I didn't really care for Black Ops or Call of Duty games in general on the whole multiplayer experience, and so I'm not really leveled really highly. I think I'm only like a level 9, maybe 10 on Black Ops on the multiplayer. But it's fun, I got in it, and it still plays really fluid. In my opinion, this is the second best Call of Duty game. Not Call of Duty, the second best Black Ops game. I know Tiago Spartan Beast and a lot of other YouTubers don't. Well, I think he's the only one that outrightly hates Black Ops 2. But I like Black Ops 2. That's the game where I was really good at. Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 are the ones where I went ham. I think I loved quickscoping, I guess. And so I always use the ballista with full metal jacket. Oh, the damage on that game. So I'll be reviewing Black Ops, obviously. I coughed like 5 times. And the first thing I want to talk about is the attachments. The attachments in these games were great. And by great, I mean the flamethrower. Now, I don't have any gameplay using the flamethrower, but whenever I stopped recording and before I started recording, I was playing a lot of games, and I had my M1 Garand with the flamethrower attachment. So I was just burning everyone, having fun, being the pyromaniac that I am. And it's phenomenal. It's perfect. The attachments in this game are probably some of the best attachments for any Call of Duty game. Besides Modern Warfare 2, or was it Modern Warfare 3 that had the shotgun underbarrel attachment? I know that Ghost had it too, but the attachments that let your weapon have a second weapon are just great. I mean, anybody can have the little red dot sight, which is my favorite sight, and everyone can have a grip or stock. But not all Call of Duty games give you flamethrowers as an attachment, or an underbarrel attachment so you can use your shotgun once you run out of ammo, because that's just... Thank you, Treyarch. That's all I gotta say. Now, another thing is that, like I said recently, maybe like 2 minutes ago... Is that how you say that? Maybe at like 2 minutes ago? Anyways, around 2 minutes ago, I think, I said that the movement system's still really good, and it is. I mean, this is boots on the ground here. This is one of the smoothest games, like from the old gen, that I can think of. I mean, Modern Warfare 2 wasn't as smooth as this, I will not lie. It did not age well. Black Ops aged well, and Modern Warfare 3 aged well too. But, like, Modern Warfare 2 has a little bit slower, sluggish movement whenever I was playing it again. And Black Ops 1 didn't have that. It felt so smooth, so, like, the progression and the frames per second were just so perfect. Like, I moved where I wanted to, and it was beautiful. I loved that. So I gotta give props to Treyarch for like having this old game that still plays smoothly. It's still great. And this is also the most realistic Black Ops game, so I'm gonna give them points for that, because I don't want to hate or anything, but Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 are kind of colorful. They're the more childish Call of Duty games. Treyarch, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe because there's that whole marketing scheme where red and yellow pop out more, and so maybe they thought, hey, if we have our whole game look like a cartoon, they're gonna love it. They're gonna want to come back to it, and it's fine. You know, I love Black Ops 2. That's probably it's in my top 5 Call of Duty games. Like, it's behind Ghost and Modern Warfare 3, but I'm not gonna lie and say it's not colorful and childish looking. It is, and Black Ops 3 is even worse. I mean, I have that DLC map where it's literally giant candy and cakes. It looks like that scene from Shark Boy and Lava Girl whenever they go to Cookie Island or whatever it's called. That's what that map looks like, and I'm like, that's childish. But Black Ops 1, it wasn't as colorful and pretty looking as those other two games. And I hope Black Ops 4 doesn't do that too. I hope Black Ops 4 does what Black Ops 1 did and just, you know, stick to the darker color tones, because I mean, I have nothing against the colorful ones, but it's not as cool looking. It's childish, man. And the gun variety in this game is perfect. I'm also gonna say that I love this game. It's gun variety. It sounded a little weird. Now I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I only have like 3. Oh wait, I have a 12-minute video. I only have like 4-5 minutes left, so I'm not gonna get on the whole gun variety thing. But I will get into this. They introduced the crossbow and the ballistic knife, and I don't know if the crossbow or the ballistic knife were in Call of Duty games before Call of Duty 4, because I didn't play Call of Duties 1, 2, or 3. I was a Medal of Honor guy on PlayStation 2. Anyways, as I was saying before I got off topic, the crossbow and the ballistic knife are some of the best things in Call of Duty. In my opinion, my favorite game mode on Black Ops 2 is actually Sticks and Stones. What it is, it's basically you shooting, and you get points for just using ballistic knife or just crossbow, because that's all that's given to you in the game. And you also get to, like, it's like whenever you play a gun game and then you stab someone, you set them back. The way to set someone back on Sticks and Stones is to actually hit them with a throwing knife. Or not throwing knife, the hatchet. The hatchet is a whole different game from the throwing knife. And I'm about to transition into that too. So, the hatchet. The hatchet is perfect. Not perfect, but it's fun. It's perfect. Not perfect, but it's fun. That didn't make sense. What I'm trying to say is it's also another thing I like about Treyarch is the hatchet, in my opinion, is harder to use than the throwing knife. Like, I can play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 or Ghost with throwing knives, and my knife's going to hit where I want it to hit. But the hatchet has this weird weight thing to where you can throw it, and it's not going to go very far. You have to aim really high to hit your target. It's kind of like the throwing knives in World War II. You know, you're going to aim higher, shoot it, and it's going to have that little arch that makes it fall down to where you want it to go. That's really fun, in my opinion. It makes it a little bit more challenging to hit your shot, and it makes it a lot more satisfying when you do get that shot. You know, whenever you bank shot it, I guess is what they call it these days. Kids, I don't know. I don't understand them. I'm lost with their whole language and their whole new lingo. A bank shot, yeah. I think that's what it's called. Whenever you just like bucket it and you just shoot it up and you just hit it, the shot, you know, nothing but net. Anyways, that stupid laugh. I probably sounded like an idiot. It probably didn't even sound like a laugh. It probably sounded like I was gasping for air, which I probably am because I haven't breathed yet. Oh my gosh, I'm a vampire. I'm probably purple. I haven't even seen myself. But anyways, I'm getting off tangent. The throwing knife made this game, throwing hatchet made the Black Ops games more fun because it's just harder to use than the throwing knife. It's possibly a little bit harder to use than the than the throwing knives in World War II. The only good thing about the hatchets in Black Ops is that you can actually get them back. Sledgehammer really needs to fix that. I really want my throwing knives back whenever I kill them. How many times do I gotta say that? I'm gonna leave an angry letter to Sledgehammer, like, fix your throwing knife situation. I killed them, and I want my knife back. Where did my knife go? Did they take it with them? I'd like it back. But, sheesh, I swear, how hard is it to get your knife back in World War II? After you kill someone. And that's another thing about the throwing knife. That same mechanic about the throwing knife went with the grenades. Now, Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 are fine and all, and Modern Warfare is also cool and stuff, but the freaking grenades, good God, you can't get in the game without getting shot from a grenade half of the freaking map away. But the Treyarch company kind of fixed that whole problem by making the grenades just, slightly go a little further. It's like they're heavy or something. It's like the grenades are made out of like 5 tons of freaking lead or something, and I guess your player just can't shoot it far. He chunks it, and it goes 5 feet in front of him. And I like that. You're gonna have to get really close to get a kill with a grenade, because this isn't like Infinity Ward where you just toss it in the air and it goes half a map away, and then you get a kill from the other side of the map. And so I give them props for that. They got rid of that stupid problem. I think all the Black Ops games did that. I think all Treyarch games actually have the whole thing where you throw the grenade and it only goes 5 feet in front of you. And I have no problem with that at all. I don't even use the grenades. I hate grenades. I mean, I use them in Modern Warfare because I have to, because they don't have throwing knives or any other options. But I don't use grenades. Nope. Not if I could help it. And now let me get to the cons. There aren't many. It's just those bums that just use their FAMAS. Hate them. Hit detection's a bit crappy. Infinity Ward has the best hit detection in my opinion. Treyarch also has really bad servers. With every Call of Duty Black Ops game, I've always had connection interruption. And it always shows that stupid thing. I get kicked out of the game for connection interruption. And that's not fun. And then there's also those bums that use their music and they have crappy old like Xbox 360 mics, like the default mic, and it just sounds really bad. I don't like them. And it's a problem with all Call of Duty games, but it's really prevalent in Black Ops. Well, yeah. Hit detection and stuff, it's bad. Bye.